Party people, we're back. We are game 10, episode 10. Don't have a lot to say with this rant, be honest with you. This is this is a game that we should have won. We did win, imposed our will on a lesser opponent, all that good stuff. Um I'm not sure what to take from this. So because it's just when you're better than your opponent in all phases, it is what it is, right? But you can always, in these games, focus on your technique. So let's get it started. There's not going to be a lot of situations where we got to set this clock because it's Toledo. And I'm going to say this again because I was wrong. Well, first of all, let's start. I started this series, y'all, for the people who just started today to see if the narrative about the O-line was correct. And I'm not saying the O-line was great, but I still hold to the O-line was not as bad. Well, excuse me, as the narrative was. I also have morphed into some other things. And one thing that I have morphed into is that Bush was better than what people gave him credit for. And I always argued as a guy who played quarterback, give me a couple easy passes first. Now, honestly, this is not an easy pass coming from the opposite hash, but it's a short controlled throw. Let me get my feet wet to start the game. First pass, pretty nice way to start, right? So there were way more control. Let me get myself into the game throws than I actually thought last year. So then we come here, and this throw confounds me. And the reason why it confounds me, I want y'all to understand that this is Max Pro. This is 12 personnel. This is one back, two tight ends, two receivers. And we probably slide protection this way. Leave the backside receiver in. We have two-man route. Something like that. I don't know exactly what the route combination was because I can't see it. Two-man route, right? Now, I want y'all to understand how many guys are here. This is 6, and this is 11. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 and 3. Everybody is in the framework of the screen right now. So my question is, what was the hiccup? What was that hitch about? This hitch right there. Why didn't he let it rip? Because I'm going to just tell you something. This, boom, foot in the ground. From there to there is probably the receiver traveled 7 yards further. That's late. He's throwing from the 40. From the 40 to the end zone is 60 yards. That's a long throw, y'all. That's 50 plus yards. And what I'm thinking is Gilmore is way behind the corner. He's behind the corner here. That corner is done. If you would have thrown it sooner, he would have caught it about right there. It's a two-man route, right? Two-man route. the tight end is covered. This safety is lost. It wasn't like this safety was like I'm interested to know why the double hitch. We got lucky. He dropped it. Touchdown. Very fortunate. This is a situation, y'all, where it was an O-line issue. That's bad, y'all. That's not the O-line. That's just bad throws. I don't know if it was windy. I don't know what the deal was, but that's not good at all. The strange thing about that is he got better. He got better as the game went on. These are the things that confound me. This is the simplest combination. I ran this in Pee Wee football. In Pee Wee football, I ran this. You read the coverage. You're putting one guy in conflict. They probably are putting this guy right here in conflict. It's simple. It's the simplest of simple reads. If he expands with the arrow route any, you bang the curl. What I mean by expand, if he takes 2 steps to that hash, you throw him right behind him. If he sits where he sits, then you throw the arrow route. So here's why I'm conflicted. He's looking at that linebacker. Right now, why did he come off of it? If you want to throw, it's 2nd and 3. You can throw this right now if you want to. Because the linebacker's hung up. You definitely throw it right there now. This is where you throw the ball. And you have time. There is no reason for you to come off of that. There's zero. There's zero reasons for you to come off of that combination when they're not man-to-man and you know that linebacker's in conflict. No reason. This pass right here, with that linebacker expanding even a step, if you throw it there right now, he turns it up. Y'all, if he throws it there and turns it up, he throws a good ball. It's one-on-one with the safety. Look at that. He throws that ball right there, right here. He's got one-on-one with the safety. Now, the safety breaks good. He hits him. It's a 6-7 yard gain. If he doesn't, and he has a little space after he catch it, he makes a move, and there's nobody else back there. He got through his progressions way too fast. Even right now, throw the out route. Throw it. This guy right now is 7 yards away from him. Throw the route. There's no one that's going to pick that off. Even if you throw it and this guy makes the greatest of greatest break and he gains 2 yards, fine. But he came all the way back. So that means for me is he went, I don't like that. I know I got the flat. You could bang this right now. It's like, to me, do you really understand the concept? What is being attacked? And what are the progression? Like, this right here is not a problem. But this is 1, 2. Depends on how you rate it. This is 1, 2. Those are 3. That's 4. Those are 3 depending on if they drive this, you throw it there. If they stay back, you throw it here. It's the same read. You're reading one guy. There's levels to this. See, there's levels. That's a level. That's a level. That's a level. That's a level. You're putting the defense in conflict. I was told a long time ago, there is no perfect defense. Y'all, there's no perfect defense to stop the passing game. There are voids in every zone, in every one. There is, you only have, in essence, if you rush three, you can have 8 in zones. There's 6 underneath zones and 3 deep zones. There's always a zone that's unoccupied. There's always one. There's no perfect coverage. So in every situation, someone should be open. Unless some guys are not, unless, for example, like these guys are close together where one guy can guard two, like those situations. But if there's separation, everybody's reaching their landmark, and the O line does their job, there's someone open pretty much on every pass route, every pass concept, there's someone open. Now, I don't want to sneeze at him getting to the running back. I really don't. But that wasn't a guy that should have gotten the ball. That's a dart. See, this is a situation where you get caught reaching and trying to push off instead of stand between him and the ball and having late hands and not getting into these tussles. Cause that's a ball we gotta get. That's a ball right there that we gotta catch. That's a ball that can't be dropped. That's a ball where you gotta get both hands on it. Honestly, as a former DB, I hate that because in that situation, and they ain't gonna ever call it, the DB doesn't initiate the contact. Dane does by reaching out. That should be offensive PI, but they would never call that in this game. I'm talking about the game of football, not just us. We have not had any issue with pass protection. Even here, if I'm being nitpicky, even here, this is late. You read right now, they're in single man under. This ball should be thrown right now. Dane should catch that ball right here. That's a little late. Great pass, great protection, step into the throw, no issue at all. Whoa, 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 Kimosabi. Why are we okay? What is he reading? He's reading a double move, right? So we are not max pro because 85 comes out. So I don't know why he's escaping. So y'all, right now, this is not the O line. Why we got our head down? Now we just running for no reason. Dude, if this is a sack, I'm pissed as an O line. That I am highly upset. Because if he stayed, he went drop back and climbed the pocket a little bit, took a step up. I'm not saying anyone's open, but he doesn't get a sack. Throw the ball away. Don't like this at all. It's not no line, and they got a sack for that. That's BS. That's now no line. See what we got here. See if there's anybody open. I can't tell. So he scrambled. Now go. Just go. Good job. All right, so you went. Oh, it's 3rd and 15. Good job. If they're gonna play, if they're gonna turn that back to you, make them pay for it. That wasn't on the line, y'all. You had time. More than enough time. Looks like a screen pass because tight ends out here blocking. No pressure. Quick screen. Roll out. I wonder, does he have the option to pull up? Because as he rolling, this guy comes out and there's no threat from the inside. I'm pretty sure you can pull up, get your shoulders right, and then throw this ball. But he's gonna keep drifting. That's the time. Like if I'm rolling to my left, I was taught if you can't pull up and get your shoulders pointing toward downfield. He's drifting, shoulders not square. Oh, he's open too. If he would have pulled up and squared his shoulders, he might have been able to make that throw. And he had the time, had the ability to do that. Ooh, this is good defense, y'all. See, this is the kind of stuff where they're not, the O line didn't do a good job of influencing them because both of these guys do not crash. That's not good. That's either on the quarterback's fake, or that's on that right tackle fake. He's not as aggressive blocking down as he normally is on run, and they sniffed that out off the jump. That's bad on the operation. Ooh, y'all, did y'all see what I just saw? Hold on. His step was on the 25, and he actually climbed the bucket. Y'all, see this right here? This is all I've been asking for the first, 9 episodes? This is episode 10, right? 9 episodes. Put your foot in the ground. Now climb the pocket. See how he changed the launch point? Now this guy thought he was going to be here. He works around. Now when you come up, now he's got to try to work back through Cox. Ain't going to happen. See that? See how he had to stop? Because if he was here, he would have ran around the horn and might have got one hand on him. Now, since he changed that nation point, now he's got to go through Cox. Great. This is outstanding. Now, obviously, we ran everybody off. Now he threw the ball. That's what I want to understand. People understand. He threw the ball. The line of scrimmage is the 25. Line of scrimmage is 25. First down is the 33. He threw the ball 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that's what you have to do when you 3rd and 8 and everybody drops coverage. You cannot try to force it in bad windows. If you pull everybody deeper, throw it underneath and let your athletes be athletes. Oh Lord. Stop button. And I really don't know where we were. I know we got through that. Went through that one. Just to play. Yep, here we go. That's good work, man. That's good. That's why, like I said, when we started working on technique, we need to see that in prior weeks. So we know it's there, is in the DNA. He just didn't do it. It again. If y'all can see this stop button and play button, if I hit one, it goes all the way back. That's on me. Okay, let's see what happens here. Now, this is a bad one because the down broke. Let's see what happens. All right. Is that a tight end? That's a tight end. That's not the O line. This is the culprit. He didn't set up inside. Got the inside taken away. And now it's ball game. I ain't gonna lie though. He did have 3 seconds. But it doesn't look like the route combination is a 3-second route combination. So that's a tight end loss. Now no line. That's the tight end. That wasn't one of the 5 O linemen. Ooh, damn good throw. Then we got a PI on that. That was a damn good throw, y'all. I don't know what his read was. Got time in the pocket. He didn't climb as much as he climbed the other time. That's a dart, dude. The guy must have had Dane's arm for him to drop that one. All right. This now on the O line. But when they didn't bite on any of the fakes, man, at all. Like for me, I want y'all to look at this because I want y'all to understand what I'm seeing as I'm seeing it right now. That's 4. That's 4. That's 3. I'm gonna draw it up. That's 4. That's 4. That's 3. That's 11. All right. What I saw the corner of my eyes. Watch the tight end. Everybody's in your screen, right? Tight end is open, right? Tight end is open. I want to know. I'm trying to see who he's looking at. He's looking. It seems like he's looking straight down the field. But as you see it right now, that's 5. That's 7. And I think that's 4. That's 11. Let's make sure there's 4 here because that's 5 and that's 7. And that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is guarding him right now? Right? You see what I'm putting down? There's 2 guys. If you don't like the tight end, who's guarding him? He's beat. He's out. He's inside of him. Right? You got 2 guys open. Right now. You could throw it here. Although this is the one that's the easiest one. Right? Throw the ball right there. Right? Now, he's in the pocket. He could throw it. If he's looking here, there's nobody in the end zone. He's even, he's leaving. He's even, he's leaving. Throw the down ball there. Am I smoking crack? So, for all the shit that Bush Hamdan was getting last year, some people need to apologize, including myself. And I think I've issued my apology multiple times in these 9.5 episodes. Dude, he's wide open. In college football, not high school, in college football, you can't get more open than that right there. And there's no reason. He's looking, though. He's looking that way and he doesn't see it. That's not on no line. He had enough time. Guy was open. Not on receivers. But sometimes it be on them. That's not the case. Guy was open. He just didn't throw it to him. I mean, wide open. The receiver was a little open. The tight end was wide open. Climb the pocket. I like it. That little movement right there was big. We only got 3 out of that. Damn. Let's see what happened on that play. Let's see if there was somebody. Nope, there wasn't. Now, this is where y'all, this is the level of anticipation. All right. I think they're playing man down at the bottom, looks like, with cover 2 up top. So they're playing the adjustment to 3-by-1 formation, where it's really cover 6, but then they morphed into almost man, almost like a matchup zone. Right now, honestly, he's open. I don't know the route concept. I don't know why he stopped. If he keeps coming here, he's open. He's outside of him. He's underneath. Throw a good ball. He's open. But it seemed like the concept was to stop. If you know he's stopping, you throw it. Right now, he ain't going to catch it because his eyes are behind him. Receiver can come to the ball and then go back in the end zone. This is your throw. Let it rip. Now, this is what's crazy, y'all. This 2-minute drill, minute 28 left. This is what's crazy, and this is what's frustrating. We had the same issue in another game where he wouldn't throw it in that small window. But in this game, he felt comfortable enough to let it rip. Like the windows are not going to be immaculate, man. You got to anticipate, trust it, and not be afraid to make a mistake and throw the damn ball. It's got time. Time isn't an issue. O-line did a good job blocking this game. Tight end messed up. See, now this is another one. Why did he pull it down so fast? At least he didn't try to go out the back end of the pocket. And he stepped up in the pocket. There's nothing at his feet. But like for me, y'all, they look like they're playing too high. This guy's open. Either one of these guys are open. And I'm gonna be honest with you, with this guy playing on top of the numbers and Gilmore's outside, he cannot see Gilmore. Bro, that's a pass. That right there is a pass. They got this guy, whoever it is, I don't get a number. They got him boxed in, and he throws a ball. Now, why couldn't he throw that in other situations? Like that's the confusing part. But now I got a question. I don't know, y'all. This secondary really wasn't good. Is there like? Let me make sure. That's 4. That's 8. There's another guy back here. No, that's 5, 7, 11. 5, 7, 11. All the people in the screen. Watch this safety and watch one of these guys run behind him. Let's see where he's looking. He's looking over there, so he should be looking at the safety. Or he's looking at the linebacker. All right. This safety sits and drops. This is, look. I don't know who he's reading. Let me see what the other route concept is. Let me see what the outside receiver's doing. So, there's levels. All right. We're going here, here, here. All right. You put a linebacker in conflict and you put a safety in conflict. If this safety, I want you to understand this from jump. All right. This guy is going to be outside of him because he's got an outside receiver. Right. So he's going to split the two. This guy is going to pull him or pull him. So here's what I want you to understand in the concept. If this guy pulls him, this guy should be open. All right. If this guy pulls him, that guy is open. Watch. If the safety sits, there's nobody else over the top. That is open. The only guy you got to worry about is the backside corner. He's open. Even if the guy we're seeing in the picture is him, he's outside of him. He's beat by alignment. And it's not his fault. That's just winning 3-by-1 and they played this coverage. And this guy sat there. Honestly, if I was knowing they do 3-by-1, I would have that guy driving because there's nobody else over. There's no work over here. This corner, if they run a dig, he will never see him. He drives. He stays deep for that. Now that guy can drive this. Once number 1 goes away, this guy has no work. Go find some. You're looking for number 3. If number 3 does that, you drive it. He drives the other dig. No, wrong. He drives that dig. He stays in the post. Stays in the post. Since he drove, this guy's open. I like the way he stepped in the pocket. That's good shit right there, y'all. It's a damn good throw. It's a hard throw, but it's a damn good one. 1st and 10, take the easy one. Get us 5 yards. Well, there ain't nothing better in the OC than be 2nd and 5. Or 2nd and 4, like in this situation. There's no better situation to be 2nd and 5 or under. Okay. See, like this right here, y'all. I don't know what's going on here. I can't explain it because I don't know. But what I do know is that he was throwing to this tight end from jump. They were trying to run people off, block, release, and we were throwing here because he waited so long for that guy to come over. That's who he was throwing to, regardless of what's going to happen. So that wasn't any type of read associated with that. Let's see if this is going to be a. Seems like there's some pressure coming. See, this is another situation, y'all. Like we said earlier, if he steps up in the pocket, if he steps up a little bit, this guy just runs around him. I can't tell what's going on. But that's the way to extend the play, get a first down. Yep, first down. That was on the right tackle. The right tackle sucked on that one. That wasn't good at all. So he helped his O-line out. See, this is another situation. Why are we bailed so early? So he's looking to his left. Nobody open. That's good coverage up there. So he's got nothing. And he just tucked it around. Okay. I'm not mad at that. That wasn't on the O-line. That was on the receivers not getting open. They played damn good coverage on that. And no one got open. He had 3 seconds, 3.5, 4 seconds. So it wasn't the O-line. There's no one. That's a coverage sack. Steven says Mincy again. What's up, Steven? Yeah, all right. Tackle had problems, brother. Good ball. Why can we do that more often? Now we got good old Cutter Boley come in after half. I'm going to run through these. If I see some, I'll stop. Good quick game. Corner was off. No O-line issues. Remember, this is about the O-line. Little blitz. Recognize the blitz. Ooh, just a bad ball. That's just a bad ball. He throw that ball outside. He's got a shot. Outside into the pylon. The back pylon. That was a shot. So he goes from 1. He didn't like what he saw there, which is facts. There was nothing there. Came back. Good pass. All right. No O-line issue. Needs to throw that a little quicker. Balls tipped. Like the patience. Like the patience. Field goal. Got more. Oh, no, don't do that. So he's going to run into a sack. Obviously, there was nobody open. Step up in the pocket. See that little step up in the pocket? See? No, don't go backwards, though, brother. That's not the O-line, y'all. He had more than enough time. Ooh, they did not go for any fakes. Tight end didn't do a good job of blocking one of them, though. He should have blocked the inside one, if I'm reading correctly. Boy, those are the quarterback you hate. You turn around, guys, right up in your face. All right, y'all. It's 3rd and 18. They know it's 3rd and 18. He passed the ball 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. You got to take what they give you. 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. He gets 16 yards. 4th and 2, we go for it. Good read. Don't know why that corner became a flat magnet. Oh, because it's 4th and 2. He want that. Good read by Cutter. See how that safety is beat by alignment, y'all? He's beat by alignment. All right. Well, honestly, he should be out. Well, he's in the boundary, so he's probably inside of number 2. He's beat by alignment. Why he's so far away though? Green. That's the way to get up the field. Did Baron Brown see that? Get up the field. Boy, they didn't bite on those zone plays. That naked boot is rough if they don't bite. It's a way to be decisive. Got that safety again on the same route. Same route. They put that safety in a bind on 4th and 1 again. See what the safety does wrong. He's going to be inside because he's in man. He opened the gate. See how he opened those shoulders? Got to keep the gate closed. You're going to catch. Ball game. That's a damn good throw, though. That's a BB. That's our number 2 quarterback this year. Yep. Yes, he will be. As I said many times, I think this is the best quarterback room we've had in the Stoops era. So let's see if it pans out. So that's all I got, y'all. That was the easiest episode we ever do. When you're playing a team like Murray State 1-9 at this point, there's not much to talk about. O-line did their job. We still have some issues with progression and reading and throwing guys open, anticipation. It's going to be interesting to see if the starter this year can anticipate stuff, because as I've illustrated these past now 10 games, there are guys open in the route concepts. We just have not gotten them the ball. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to say it again. For people who are complaining about Bush, you can complain, but damn, there was stuff there that we didn't even attack. We didn't attack. There were plays to be had, and we didn't even give our guys a chance. I am interested to see what he does with a guy with some experience, some moxie, and maybe the ability to anticipate and see things that are there that our last quarterback did not see. Appreciate you, Steven, for joining as always. I'll see y'all tomorrow for episode 11, Texas at Austin. I'm out.